It's fantastic. Do you love Amway as much as you love Jesus? It's fantastic. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Beth, or Queen of Spade. Please do give this video a like, subscribe if you're new here. Now, without further ado, let's throw some Spade. Please do not send anyone talked about in this video, shown in this video, or Amway any types of hate. I am anti-bullying and anti-hate. Thank you. Let's get on to Amway. So guys, we are going to have to do this at the beginning of pretty much every video just because there are some people still out in the world that maybe do not understand what MLMs are, and there's a whole bunch of new ones always popping up. We are just quickly going to go through the definition again. So, multi-level marketing, MLM, is also called pyramid selling, network marketing, and referral marketing. And it's a marketing strategy for the sale of products or services where the revenue of the MLM company is derived from an unsalaried workforce selling the company's products, services, while the earnings of the participants are derived from a pyramid-shaped or binary compensation commission system. And yes, here on this channel, I do like to say that MLMs are a pyramid scheme with a product. It's fantastic. There was an amazing video just done by Mr. Atheist and genetically modified skeptic, who I absolutely adore both of them. I watch both of them very often. I think I've seen all of their videos, to be honest. And I highly, highly recommend going and watching it. They do discuss the connection between MLMs and cults, especially Mormonism, Utah. It is something that I plan on covering in future in a lot of depth. However, it doesn't hurt, of course, to go and hear other people's opinions. Please always, always see the opinions of every single side. Check out MLMs. Maybe you don't believe me. I mean, I'm not out here trying to push this down your throat. I'm really not. This is more to spread awareness. These companies can be harmful. They have caused a lot of problems. Many have been proven to actually be pyramid schemes. And guys, that's what we're going to be talking about today. I found this. So this is a review of Amway. It is my favorite review of all time. And so, of course, if I am going to be doing an Amway video, I have to share this first. I just do. Do you love Amway as much as you love Jesus? Then this is the church for you. Not only do you get to be a part of a massive Amway group, but you get to be held to a much lower standard than everyone else in the church. It's fantastic. You only have to come to one service per week while everyone else is expected to be at 3. You never have to serve in the nursery. It's fantastic. If there is an event like the 4th of July or other fellowship events, you will be allowed to come and enjoy the event while never being expected to serve. All the other church members will set up, serve food, and tear down while you just stand there and hang out. It's fantastic. You get put in positions that shove longtime faithful members to the side. You get to leave pre-service prayer. You get to be a prayer warrior. You get to play in the band. Whatever you want, you get. It's fantastic. There is a massive divide between how the Amway group is treated and the way the rest of the church is treated. It's fantastic. The best part is if leadership does actually see this and address it, they are going to tell the longtime members to suck it up. It's fantastic. The people who have given their blood, sweat, and tears for years are being tossed aside because the Amway people appear to have money. This church and all their decisions are made by the almighty dollar. As a member of this Amway church, you won't even have to face the fact that you are a part of a scam. You will get to be called the business team. Excuse me, Wes. I am trying to do a video, Wes. As a member of this Amway church, you won't even have to face the fact that you are a part of a scam. You will get to be called the business team because this church is too scared to say Amway from the stage. Amway is a scam. Amway is not your own business. Wasn't that wonderful? And my favorite is how it does have 7 likes on it. So there's 7 other smart people in the world. So I just wanted to let you guys know I do have an Instagram, so follow me on that. And something else kind of exciting, I have a Reddit now, so you can come and hang out with me in Reddit. I also have a Discord. You can come hang out with me there. But yeah, that will give you access to all of the memes that I do and whatnot. So, if that's something that you're interested in, then come and chill with me there. It's fantastic. So I want to get into this, and I'm just going to apologize to you guys at first, just because there might be some background noise. It's Saturday when I'm recording this. My family is home. That's what happens on Saturdays. So you might hear some background noise. I apologize, but I want to do the video. I think this is very important to go through. And yeah. So Amway is sued by independent business owner claiming employee status. And this was posted on January 10th, 2020, Los Angeles Times. I'm going to leave the link down in the description below so that you can go and, check it out for yourselves. I always tell you guys, check things out for yourself. Do not ever take mine or anyone else's word out here for fact. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Always do your own research. Always check into things yourself. Always make your own decisions. So go look at this for yourself, but I will read it to you here right now. Let's do this. Amway Corporation has long faced controversy over its multi-level marketing business model. Now, the family-owned direct sales giant is accused in a lawsuit of ripping off the people who peddle its products by failing to pay them minimum wage. Oh my goodness, what do you mean they fail to pay the minimum wage? But the FTC says that less than 1% actually make money. It's part of a wave of cases in California over who counts as an employee, a battle that has heated up with a new state law that makes it harder for companies to classify workers as independent contractors to avoid giving them better pay and benefits. Well, that's not cool. Amway relies on what it calls independent business owners. Sure, you can call it distributors, pyramid scheme sellers. I mean, if that's what you want to call it, right? I guess they're also called IBOs. What do you know? There's an acronym. Who pay fees and buy its merchandise to sell to others, historically friends and neighbors. Outside salespersons are not typically treated as employees under California law. But William or Ash claims in a suit filed Friday in state court in Oakland that his principal task at Amway was not sales, but the recruitment of new IBOs to pay Amway more fees and buy more products. You don't say. Amway told me that being a so-called independent business owner would give me a chance to be an entrepreneur and grow my own business. But instead, I spent hours every month trying to grow theirs. He said in an emailed statement, because I'm going to butcher that last name again, guys. I just don't want to. But yeah, that's This is what happens when you join MLM companies, not just Amway, I'll say it. So, you know, this is what happens. I'm not surprised to hear it, but I am very happy that this person has decided that it's not cool and that he wants to do a lawsuit for it. I love seeing people get justice for this stuff. I'm sorry, I do. It's like, yes, do sue the company. They did lie to you. They did make false promises, especially probably about payments. So do it. Get get it back, do what you can. Make them pay. Amway didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. Really? It is okay, I can't this word bothers me. It has touted itself as the world's largest direct selling company with 8.8 billion in sales and more than a million Amway business owners in its network. No, no, a million people. We have we have a million people that we have to save from Amway. That's what I read when I read that sentence. That's how I read that. I'm like, no. Do you love Amway as much as you love Jesus? It's fantastic. It was co-founded by the late Richard DeVos. And uh, I recommend looking that person up. You'll be just joyed with who that person is. The billionaire conservative activist, oh, never mind, I guess they're going to tell us. The billionaire conservative activist and father in law of U.S. Education Secretary Betsy DeVos. Its current co chairman is his son, Doug DeVos. Now, I'm just going to mention it here that I did do an episode of The Manipulation of a Humbot, which I will leave a link. I just smashed my hand off my table. I don't know if you heard it, but yes, I will admit that I just did that to myself, just in case you did. And I did that episode about how MLMs are actually trying to sell you the American dream and why they're still legal, etc., etc. And one of the things that I mentioned is that the reason why they are still legal everywhere is that many of them are connected to people in the Congress, people in government. So I'm just going to mention that and probably leave it somewhere on the screen here where you can click to that. I might even leave it at the end of this video as one of the videos you can click on because, is it Amway, Richard DeVos, Betsy DeVos, it's all just very interesting information to me. Do what you want with it, but it's just interesting. According to the lawsuit, Amway is heavily focused on recruiting new distributors because of the sign-up and annual renewal fees they pay. Yep. IBOs are incentivized to bring in new ones because they receive a premium on Amway products purchased by their recruits. Yes. He claims the company closely controls the sponsorship process, encouraging IBOs to attend numerous trainings and coaching sessions, and its heavy involvement means IBOs should be treated as employees under California law. Okay. I mean, I don't know if that is the same thing. See, that's difficult for me because here in Canada I've worked in sales before, so I do know about the whole commission system and not really being seen as a full employee and how that all works, but that's a different structure than an MLM. Like I've worked for True Green, I've worked for Bell in Sales, places like that. Like I'm working for a company. I usually get an hourly wage and commission, even though the hourly wage may be, in some cases, when you work in sales, it may be a little bit lower than minimum wage if you're getting commission. And that kind of thing is normal here in Canada anyway. I'm not sure about the US, but I don't know. I'm just thinking of that and I'm kind of in my head going, I don't think you would really fully be considered an independent contractor kind of thing, like if you were working for an MLM. you know? And they shouldn't be telling people that unless it's real. That's just what I'm. So, Oraj, I'm going to try and say it, who left Amway in 2019, says he made only 2 product sales during his 4 years with the company and alleges that he received no pay for the time he spent in training and trying, ultimately without success, to recruit new IBOs. And that's not an uncommon story, by the way. He filed his complaint under California's Private Attorneys General Act, which also allows him to seek government penalties for thousands of Californians who have worked for the company. Oh, I like that. I like that. Good for him. Thinking of everybody else too. I like that. If successful, he and other affected workers will receive a share of the recoveries. He's backed in the case by the legal nonprofits Towards Justice and Justice Catalyst Law. Justice Catalyst Law. Oraj's lawsuit is far from the first legal challenge to Amway's business model. In 1979, the U.S. Federal Trade Commission found the company had fixed prices and overstated profitability, but decided it wasn't an illegal pyramid scheme. And wasn't that just a mistake? In 2010, a former Amway subsidiary, no, I didn't say that right, and I don't care, agreed to settle a suit alleging it ran a fraudulent pyramid scheme for an estimated $155 million. California's definition of who qualifies as an employee was broadened in a 2018 ruling by the state's highest court. Law codifying that decision took effect January 1st and is aimed at securing protections for gig workers. Amway has been using the gig economy business model of using massive numbers of revenue-producing workers that are classified as independent contractors. Brian Shearer, an attorney for Oraj, said in an interview. And they've been doing it for 60 years. That's right. And it's about time that they stop. It's about time that they stop doing it. Stop. Just stop it. So, guys, that is why Amway is being sued by an independent business owner claiming employee status, as that title says right there on the screen. Again, I will leave the link down in the description below. You want to check it out. Do always research. Like I said earlier, don't ever take my word for it. I'm nobody. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just reading things on a screen, researching things for years, and then trying to put them in a video. So, take it with a grain of salt. Go look into it for yourself. I always leave links of things that I cover in the description of every video I do. I do try to be as informative as I can. However, these are also for entertainment purposes. So I'm going to entertain, and we're going to throw Spade. And no, it's not bullying. And that's all I'll say about that. Other than I'm ending the video here. So no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Do you love Amway as much as you love Jesus? It's fantastic.